Hello everyone. In this presentation, I am going to talk on the renewable energy sources and how can we expand renewable energy source on the global scale. And also in this presentations, I will tell to my audience about the impacts of non-renewable energy sources on the environment. Basically, renewable energy sources is very sustainable and doesn't affect on the future consumptions and productions of energy, and it's also friendly, environment friendly, and these sources are very cheap, and these sources are also natural sources like sun and wind. So these are renewable energy sources. In previous decades, world consuming energy from the non-renewable energy sources, and those sources are not natural, and with that consumptions, their sources, these resources, or the raw materials of these resources or decreases continuously. Now I am come toward the real example of non-renewable energy sources and their impacts. And this example in front of you and in front of me and in front of everyone. And this is the real example. And this example of charcoal. Basically, China invests on the coal in Tharparkar, Pakistan, from which they producing electricity, and this power plant is the best and more efficient power plant in Pakistan, from which electricity is produced from the coal. But thing is that there's many bad impact and good impact of everything, because without good and bad impact we can't comparison between two or more than two sources. Now I'm come toward the example, and this example of the bad impact of the non-renewable source, that's coal. Basically, coal is non-renewable energy sources, and also the consumption, the coal raw materials decreases the time gradually. But and this is also give the best economy to the Pakistan, and this is the beneficial Pakistan. But with the benefit, there is a bad impact on the human's life and also on the other living things. But thing is that and we all know about that health is wealth. Without health we can't survive, and our health is not, if we does not give the preference of the health, and without health we can't earn the money. If I'm talking about the example of about the Tharparkar's people, and their coal, their dust, and the particles of the coal will mix with the air molecules and also the dust particles, and air pollution is oxygen. Air molecules are oxygen, and without oxygen no one can live, no one living things can live in this environment. And these particles mixed with air, and without oxygen we can't survive, and these particles are inhaled out from our nose, and this is bad, give them the bad impact on our body, our health. From mathematical production, it is concluded that from the production that 29 thousands of living things will be die in third parker due to this coal particles. Because one thing is that we have to expand our renewable energy sources. These sources are natural sources, and renewable energy sources will be the better option, because this is economy friendly and also our health friendly, environment friendly. Health is wealth, and now thing is that these sources are one time and investment and lifetime benefit. These sources, or from these sources we can produce energy, and from this energy we can produce electricity and other things that are handled by machine, energy. So these are the basic things, of renewable energy sources. And now these sources from the sun, and now what comes toward the renewable energy sources, because these are very effective and sustainable and very efficient energy sources. So we should expand these energy sources, and we all have to convert the renewable energy sources, because these are the very effective. Thank you.